Well, 2 nights ago, Manchester United picked up their 13th Premiership crown under the guidance of Sir Alex Ferguson. And I've got 2 Manchester United legends with me today who played under the great man. And you're coming back in June alongside Lee Sharpe and Andy Cole. Tell me a little bit about what's involved when you come back.
Obviously, we're coming back. We've got a couple of big dinners. There's a big dinner here on, I think it's on the 6th. The dinner. 6th,
yeah.
We've got a big dinner here. We'll be doing a little bit of Q&A so people can ask us a few questions and find out what they've always wanted to find out. And a bit of golf.
It's funny you should mention that, because the question that has me always sort of waking up in a cold sweat is, you were involved in the game where against Forest in the Cup in 1990. Everyone thought that if United went out of the Cup, Sir Alex would be history at Man U.
Yeah.
Was that the feeling in the dressing room?
No, I don't think that we had the feeling. We knew we were under major pressure because we weren't doing that great in the league, and we weren't that convincing really in the Cup.
No.
But and it was weird because every game seemed to fall on. We were playing on a Sunday, like on an early kickoff. And I just remember we were having bacon and egg for pre-match. But yeah, it was. You know, we scraped through the games. To be fair, we got through the final.
1-0, didn't you, against
yeah, we won that, but then we went and played Hereford, which was probably more. The Hereford game was probably more mine because I scored in that game and we only just won 1-0 again. So we scraped through in quite a few of those games, and that was a bit of a mud bath, the Hereford game.
But in the semi-final, you faced Dennis.
Yeah, they scraped through as well.
Scraped through
was a scrape.
as well.
Yeah.
And of course, history is that they went on to win it, and the following year you both played in the European Cup Winners' Cup final.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah, I mean it was great for me. I mean I'd played for Wales obviously, and I always found it a lot easier playing in Europe. I don't know whether it was, they just seem to give you a bit more time on the ball. In England, they were in your face, and it's a harder game. But it was. But it was more technique in Europe, and I enjoyed that more playing in Europe, playing for Wales. And when we played in Europe, it was great. I mean, I remember I think I left the club when I hadn't lost a game in Europe.
All right.
Wasn't many like that.
So, in a sense, you got Clayton out of the left back spot, didn't you? Because Parker came to Clayton.
Yeah. Paul Parker joined in '91, wasn't it? And I moved across to the left back position.
I didn't help myself by getting injured, and then
you got
decided to leave the club as well.
You two and Lee Sharpe all played left back for Man U at different times.
Yeah. I mean, that's the beauty about Sharpe. He came in probably '89 from Turkey, I think. So there was the manager was just kind of developing a squad then. I think the lads won the FA Cup in 1990. I think that was the start of it. I think the '91 you talked about when we beat a very good Barcelona side as well. I think that gave us great belief.
Yeah. I think there's a confidence.
You were going to lose.
Well, we were very much underdogs in that. We won the League Cup the following year against Forest, but it was really when we won the first Premier League. I think it gave the club great confidence because we lost it the year before to Leeds, and it took a bit of pressure. Yeah, and it took a bit of pressure off us as well because it'd been so long since the team had won it. And look what happened since. That's the thing.
I thought that Ferguson might have been on his way out. Still worries me, but obviously you didn't feel that at the time.
Well, I knew he was under a lot of pressure, like we were, because we weren't playing well. Yeah. But I think you've got to give Martin Edwards, who's the chairman, he stuck with him. And the club have got a lot to thank him for. Well, I mean, a lot of chairmen wouldn't have given him.
Ever since,
but I mean, he was a very good chairman. He let the manager get on with it. He never poked his nose into the football side of it. And I think that was a big one of the biggest reasons. He's kept him and given him a chance.
And you were in the Telegraph, the best United 11 under Sir Alex. You kept the left back spot.
Still hanging in there.
Yeah.
I know. I mean, it was great to be part of, particularly the early '90s, because the game was changing. There was a lot of foreign players just coming into the game. I had the pleasure of playing with Andrei Kanchelskis, Russian winger who could run like the wind. Eric obviously was a huge influence on us. He came in November from Leeds. We won the Premier League for the first time, as I said.
Yeah, we've got a few things to thank Leeds for.
Yeah, we have, yeah. But he was a huge influence.
And you were a good bargain, weren't you?
I did a roundabout way from Oldham and that. I played with the beauty about playing at United is you play with some tremendous players as well. Scholesy, I mean Giggsy was there from nearly the very start.
Well, I went to a Barclays dinner after the season was over, and Giggs was there receiving the Young Player of the Year award. So that shows how far back we're going there.
Have they got a new award for old age pension over the war?
Okay, a couple of quickies. Van Persie scored a hat-trick on Monday. What sort of reception do you think he's going to get at the Emirates on Sunday?
Interesting one. I think he had. No, I won't bother him. I think he enjoyed his time at Arsenal. There's no doubt about that. And the last season, particularly where he scored a rake of goals, and obviously was top scorer in the Premier League, and I think was voted Player of the Year as well. He's got a good chance of it again this year. Both accolades and that, but. I think, like a few other Arsenal players, I think he felt that Arsenal probably stagnated a little bit and needed to move on to try win.
Well, they were selling all their best players, weren't they?
Well, yeah, but
they were all going to City or to Barcelona or wherever.
But certainly he's been a huge influence this year, particularly in the first 6 months of the season. You know, the goals he scored against City, against Chelsea, Southampton away, very big games. Liverpool away, crucial goals.
Michael Carrick's chances of the Player of the Year.
Well, I think
he's had a
fantastic season, but it's normally centre forward to grab the glory in it. But he has he has been fantastic this year, though.
Yeah, well, I mean the fans don't see that. Somebody's got to deliver the ball for the centre forward to score, but the fans only see the goals.
So you're doing these black tie and golfing things. I take it's some sort of scramble or whatever. You know, how are you going to sort of spread yourself among the people that turn up? Do you know how that's going to work?
Well, the dinner's a dinner where we'll be talking and we'll probably go around the tables. Oh, the golf? Yeah, we'll be playing. I think we'll probably play with 3 other players, sponsors or something like that. You know, get down and sponsor.
People who are happy enough to part with their money for the charities.
Yeah, don't forget it is for charities. 4 local charities here, so that's the main thing.
And so, you know, we're very lucky. You're coming in June. The team itself is coming in July. You know, do you have any ideas of who they might be trying to buy in the summer?
I think as a player, you didn't really know till somebody walked in the door, did you?
So, and then you wondered if he was going to wear your shirt.
Yeah, well, that's the challenge you have at United. You see, you have to keep going. But
I don't think he likes telling people, so he don't get into a bidding war. Then
it'll just happen. That's per normal.
Yeah. But it was a fairly open secret. He was after Van Persie because City were involved as well.
Well, it wasn't because of that. I think he just needed another centre forward. He needed more goals in the side. I think he felt that kind of. The scoring of goals probably let him down the season before. Look at him, they've scored 78 goals in 34 games this year. It's been a big difference from last year.
All right, lads, in conclusion, you've both been to Thailand before. You'll be back soon. You know, how much you're looking forward to it? Hopefully it'll be a little more leisurely because you've virtually flown in and flown out again, haven't you?
Well, we're back on June the 6th. I know I'm coming over with the first team on July the 10th, and I know I'm here on holiday as well in August, so I've got 3 more visits to come.
You've got 3 more to come?
3 more to come.
Well, why don't you just stay for the whole lot?
By the time you finish them, we might have another.
Now, we always get well looked after here. The hospitality is great. We know how many Manchester United fans live and breed football in Thailand, and we're delighted that we're over here.
It's United and Liverpool here.
Yeah.
City haven't caught up.
No, we're delighted to be here. We're really looking forward to the events, and it should be a fantastic night.
Well, okay, look forward to welcoming you back, and as I said off camera, thanks for all the pleasure you've brought to me personally. Thanks for
Thank
what
you.
you do. Cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers.